माननीय मंत्री।
माननीय उपसभापति जी, आज तो मुझे बहुत ही रोचक अनुभव हुआ है। मैं समझता था कि बड़ी ही नीरस बिल है। आप भी बोलेंगे?
आप बोल लें, उसके बाद जरा।
तो ये मैंने लगा कि बहुत ही नीरस विषय है ये, लेकिन आज तो इस सदन ने जिस ऊंचाई पर और जिस अलंकरण और गहराई के साथ इस बहस को ऊंचाई दी, मैं लगभग 1 दर्जन अपने सारे सम्मानित सदस्यों का अभिनंदन करता हूं कि बहुत ही आनंददायक चर्चा हुई। सबों का अभिनंदन। जया जी ने कहा आप कलाकार हैं, कलाकार तो आप बहुत ऊंचाई की हैं, लेकिन मैं आप इस सम्मानीय संसद के सदस्य भी हैं। एक बात मैं आपको बहुत विनम्रता से कहूंगा, संसद हो या समाज, सर्जना हो या सकारात्मक सोच, ये सभी तब तक प्रभावित नहीं होती है जब तक उनमें संवेदनशीलता नहीं होती है। और आप में संवेदनशीलता बहुत है, यही एक सार्थक कानून के लिए जरूरी है, ऐसा मेरा मानना है। सर, कुछ मोटी बातें जो कही गई सर, इसका मैं उत्तर देना चाहता हूं। सर, 2 प्रकार के कानूनों को हम विलोपित कर रहे हैं। एक जो मूल कानून है, दूसरे जो संशोधन के कानून है, द मेन एक्ट एंड द अमेंडिंग एक्ट। भारत के कानून की जो अभी स्थिति है सर, कि अमेंडिंग एक्ट भी अपने आप समाप्त नहीं होता है। Honorable Chairman, sir,
बड़ी लोग कहते हैं मैं बहुत स्पीड से चलता हूं, मगर रविशंकर जी मेरे से भी स्पीड पे जा रहे। बोलिए।
अरे नहीं सर। Sir, what I was just telling, sir, कि an amendment act also remains an act. For today we have amended the Unlawful Assembly Act by a separate legislation. So that legislation will also remain on the statute book, though it will be changing the main Unlawful Act of 1967. Therefore, the amending act also remain on the statute book. Keshav Babu, I have checked up and cross-checked. The 2 amendments which are being repealed stand embedded in the main act. Therefore, the interest of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana is safe and secure. My word to you, I have cross-checked it. Okay? We are just amending, removing the amending act, which have now become the part of the main. Till now, I have not given any cause for you to concern.
14 Act. Please explain to me.
आप तो इतने विद्वान सांसद हैं रमेश बाबू।
नहीं, ये पूछना नहीं, जवाब देना नहीं, अब सीधा अपना।
ठीक है, अब मुझे निर्देश मिल गया, अब मुझे नहीं देना।
Because you have to go through chair.
So the reply is very simple, sir. Today the UPA Act has been amended in 2019. But this today's amendment stands incorporated in the Act of 1967. That's a simple norm of legislation. We all know it. So if the amendment can go back to more than 45 years, sure it can go 1 year back. That's the simple reply. Now, sir, Bhupen Yadav ji mentioned about General Clauses Act. He's very right, sir. But I think with his very wide experience, and we have worked together, I know his legal understanding, he would really appreciate that what Section 6A of the General Clauses Act states is that even if an amending act is repealed, the import of the amending act is saved. By the repeal of the amending act, its import, namely the amendment which is introduced in the main act, remains alive and always there. But yes, sir, I am very grateful that Nanda Sahab spoke about certain laws of the penal code. Many others have spoken about. Sir, I have a very brief comment on this penal code issue, sir. This particular law of 1860, sir, the Indian Penal Code, the Contract Act, the Transfer of Property Act, they have served. Where is Madam Yagnik? She is there, yes. And I know you are a criminal lawyer, you will appreciate that. Sir, they have served the criminal justice system of India for more than 100 years. And many of the judgments of the Supreme Court, which have established the norms of trial also, are based upon those provisions. We can change that. And we have done it from time to time. In the case of rape, etc., we have given additional power. If the victim is below 12 years, you can be given capital punishment. So that change is there. Therefore, if anything is old, that by itself is completely wrong. Mr. Nanda, that is a question to be considered. As far as your issue of Cinematograph Act is concerned, as a former INB minister, I tend to agree with you. But I have one problem, which in the presence of Jayaji, I'll have to say. The film community must have one voice on that. There is great difference of opinion in the film community also. If there is a proper consensus, it's not my department, but based upon my old experience, I am trying to share with you that, sir. Now, sir, there were certain questions asked by Mr. Wilson, and I appreciate your very sharp interventions. This Microcom and other Mining Act, you may have known. I am vaguely recollecting because of my professional appearance in these cases. Mining Act have also gone a lot of changes. The benefit of workers in mining in any industry has also been improved from time to time. Therefore, any specific law for a particular mining operation, be it manganese or others, required to be considered or reconsidered. They have become redundant because other laws have taken place. I get your point that we need to also mention the law which has come in place thereof. It will have become very bulky. The second thing which I have to tell you is the BD Workers Act. I think there is a proper law in place already for them as well. All right, then I will write to you separately because you have raised the issue now, and also to Mr. Vishnu. Yeah. I know for sure there is a welfare fund is available to the best of my knowledge. But I will, Mr. Wilson, I will get that specifically. But what has happened today is, sir, though in this very dry debate of repealing, the debate became so lively that many angles and many ideas were discussed and debated. It is a learning exercise for all of us. We will look into it. And one point I surely take that we need to have a robust mechanism for periodic scrutiny, as Madam Yagnik said, rightly said. We need to properly scrutinize it. That is my assurance to this House. There is a mechanism in place. Is a need to further reinforce it. I'll do. I thank all the members who have supported it, and I would like a complete unanimous support this bill, sir. Grateful, sir.
Thank you.